Welcome to In Pursuit with Pastor Bill.
Hey, I'm just a simple guy in pursuit of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, wild game, fish that swim under the ice, tender smoked meat, tasty grilled meat, and Denise.
In this hour, we are going to be talking about all of that and a whole lot more. Bill has been with Maranatha since 2005 and the campus pastor at Maranatha Chisago Lakes campus since 2011. Come along and join In Pursuit.
Well, hey, here we are. Welcome. Are we here?
We are.
Are we here? I'm here. My name is Bill.
My name is Denise.
I'm James.
You sound melancholy.
What's going on out there, James?
I'm good.
What do we got to work through? We got 48.44 seconds, James. We'll help you out. What's going on?
Well, I got a sliver in my finger,
Oh,
That'll do it.
so
That'll do it every time.
It disrupts. It disrupts.
Yeah, it does. It does, yeah. So it's the three of us today. Wonderful to have you. Thanks, James, for being here. Thanks, Denise, for being here.
Thanks.
Anybody that's listening, welcome to In Pursuit on November 6th. Happy Easter.
literally.
It's going to hit tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow all of a sudden. It's just crazy. I've heard so many times, I can't believe it's November.
Yeah.
It's true, man. It's unbelievable. I think I was talking to my dad one time and how, you know, as you get older, time just goes faster. And he said it's because it's all rolling downhill now.
Yeah.
Like,
After 40, it's downhill.
yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So kind of exciting. We got new phones.
We did. I left mine. I left my brand new phone. I just left it. So don't text me to say you're listening to the show today.
If you're listening, text us. I have my new phone to reply. So if you have my number, reach out. You could text Denise and she'll find out in an hour and a half that you were listening, which would be nice. You can still do it.
Yeah, that would still be nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But these phones, it's crazy because ours were old and dying and cracked and broken. And
Dropped in the bathtub.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
So these phones, though, they're not minis in any way, shape, or form. I feel like I'm carrying a laptop with me.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Like that'll be the hardest part for me with the new phone is it's just huge. And while they're setting these up, we're sitting in the office of this place, and so there was another customer that was talking, and they noticed a flip phone over there. And I'm like, what? There's a flip phone?
He wants a flip phone.
If I would have seen there was a flip phone, I might have seriously entertained the flip phone.
Yeah.
Just smaller, although you can't do much, and then you get so used to using it for everything.
Yeah.
You know. Mm-hmm. But look at this, James. Do you know what I'm excited to play on this?
Fortnite.
I can't wait to play Fortnite on my new phone.
That's sweet. Oh my gosh, man, we got to do like a Fortnite with the pastor event or something like that. That would be so fun.
That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be something.
Gosh.
Yeah. Create a lobby or something like that.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah,
we should figure that out.
All right,
I think that's a good idea.
way out of my deal. Hey, I'm getting texts on my new phone. It's working.
Super fun.
Alice and Cindy are listening. Megan and Molly are listening.
Fun.
Jenny Gaskill and the Forest Lake staff are here. And Mike Veerling, the rare occasion, he says, I remember to tune in. Great to have all of you listening. Thanks so much for being here. My new phone does work, so that's absolutely wonderful.
Fabulous.
My new laptop. My new laptop works.
Pocket laptop.
Yeah, it's good. It is good. Hey, you know what? The bottom is going to fall out of the temperature on Friday night.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, like I think somebody said snow, James.
James is excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can't wait for the snow.
Somebody told me last night we could get snow on Saturday, and I just about fell over. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
About
I didn't
dang
know.
time.
About dang time. The boy's got his board waxed.
Yeah, he does. It's really perfect because it's also opening firearms deer hunting on Saturday morning. And so a nice little coating of snow, you can see them and track them so good.
Nice.
Yeah, it adds something, changes the woods
Yeah.
dramatically
It really does.
when you get that white coating out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable.
That's sick.
Yeah, and it's going to be a cold morning. Deer should be moving around. So for those that are firearms hunters, it could be a good opener. Yeah, could be.
Super fun.
Yeah. I might sit out just to listen and see if they're shooting. Well,
I might shoot a squirrel.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yep.
We need to make some squirrel soup.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh, I'm not going to eat it. I'll
What's
eat a
that,
rabbit, but I'm not eating a squirrel. Not unless we're starving.
Oh, man. When we were literally used to watch that Duck Dynasty show, and they made the squirrel brain soup on that one episode.
I never saw it.
no.
Oh, okay. Wow. Maybe, I mean, I don't know when or where it was. I just remember it was Duck Dynasty and it was
That's
squirrel
because
brain
you were
soup.
scarred.
Yeah,
That's why
right.
you remember it.
Trying to block
I
that
don't
out.
remember where or when.
Yeah.
I might have been 3 years old.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Well, speaking of food, James, since you brought that up, so we're going to talk food.
Oh, yum.
We're going to
I'm a
talk
wee bit
some
hungry.
food.
Well, we weren't here last week, so we have a lot of food to talk about because the food doesn't stop. Just because we're not here in the radio show, the food doesn't stop. So
Yeah, it just keeps on and keeps on and keeps
we
on.
got to talk food.
Yeah, Pastor Mike sent me a text, asked how the hunting season was going. It's not going well. That's
Rude.
That's the answer to that. It's not going well. I've sat out a few mornings, which has really been good, but I haven't shot at or taken anything. I got a turkey. There's a fall turkey season, so I think I talked about that on here. I saw a nice sized rack, or a nice sized buck, small rack, walking through the woods, but then turned off of the trail I was expecting it to come in. So I never got a shot. But it's very fun to watch that deer come through,
Yeah,
Nice.
exciting.
Saw a couple does kind of early on in the season, but didn't take a shot. They're both, one would be looking my way, then the other one wouldn't. So it's like, I'm just going to sit here and not spook them, We've gotten some on the camera, so they're still around our place.
Nice.
Hopefully we'll get one, but
Yeah.
I really hope my dad gets one.
Yeah.
I really hope he does.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be fun. So, but it's fun. Yeah, I mean it's enjoyable sitting in the woods and watching and listening as things come alive. Hearing turkeys, I didn't get to see them, but the other morning I heard them just kind of cutting and clucking behind me, and that's just so enjoyable. Absolutely love it. So, that's in a nutshell. That's how my season's going so far. But I also got a couple months left to hunt. So.
Right.
My dad got a big one.
Oh yeah.
He shot a 10-pointer
Oh.
out in Scandia.
Goodness
Yeah.
Nice.
sakes.
So
Good
it's
for
exciting.
him.
He gave us some. I don't even remember what part of the deer it was anymore.
Yeah.
He just gave us 2 bags of it
Nice.
for
Wow.
meat. So it's pretty. And I got the sliver out. So it's.
Oh, no.
I just wanted to let you guys know.
It's looking good on
great.
the other
Yeah,
side of the glass.
Yeah. So we're excited to cook those up, and then we have those 2 chickens you gave us, Denise. So
Oh, nice.
We got a whole
you guys
bunch
are
of.
set for protein, huh?
Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yum.
No more fish crackers for you.
No more fish crackers.
That's awesome. So speaking of food, yeah, the food keeps coming no matter what. We like food. A couple Saturdays ago, we had an all-volunteer thing at our church where just 3 times a year we get all the volunteers together and call it a training and talk about some logistics and encourage them and stuff like that. And this time we decided it was just going to be a thank you thing. So it was very, very fun to do. James set up a camera with a green screen, or no, a white screen in the back, and then imposed people that put on like superhero masks, put them on.
A whole bunch of props.
Yeah, they had props, and then you put those on like they were in comic books and stuff. And
It was very cool.
It was very fun and very cool, yeah. And we made food. And so the Thursday prior to, so a couple days earlier than that, I brought my fish house to church, put it behind the church, put the Blackstone in the fish house, because it was cold, and fried 30 pounds of bacon for this
So
thing. It was unbelievable. Oh, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got maybe 4 pounds left, and we'll feed it to the 60+ group.
Yeah.
So they went through 26 pounds of bacon.
Wow.
But there were 80 of them.
Yeah,
so.
80 people there, but it was very, very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did that, and then we got a 5-gallon bucket of pancake mix from the Village Inn, next sponsor. And so you buy it from them. It's cool. They mix it up on Friday morning. They mix it up. We picked it up, and I think I fried up probably 4 pounds or 4 gallons of that 5-gallon bucket
Very
of
nice.
pancakes that morning.
Yeah. And those were all gone.
They were
I think there
gone.
were 2 pancakes
That's
left in
sweet.
there. Yeah.
It's delicious. It's a great way to do a large amount of pancakes.
Yeah.
Because it's great pancakes. I mean, I love their pancakes. Frying pancakes on the Blackstone it's so fun to do.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because you get so many pancakes on the griddle at one time.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with like cooking.
You're like catering pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're catering.
Yeah, we're going to call it Fish House Catering.
Yeah. That was a fun announcement video.
You did a great job on that video.
It was just
You really
fun.
did.
Yeah, when I was sitting in the crowd, I think it was like second service when I was just sitting. Maybe it was third service, but as soon as I opened the announcement video by like saying like, oh, I was just getting some videos of the church and I noticed something, and then like it cuts to me kind of like peering around the back of the church and your ice house is there. Somebody behind me goes, oh, jeez. He's just like, oh, jeez.
Oh, that's funny.
As soon as he saw the ice house.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was a cute video. Denise sneaking bacon out the back window of the fish house while you're videoing me. Yeah, it was cute.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was very fun. So we did all of that, and that was a good morning. Along with it, we had gotten a case of sausage patties. Those were really good. We fried them on the Blackstone.
Yeah.
Breakfast on the Blackstone is my favorite meal to cook on the Blackstone.
It is good.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
tasty.
yeah, it's good stuff. But then we had this last Sunday, my daughters and their guys and my mom and dad and us. So there were 8 of us at the house. After church that day, they came up about 2, and I love doing this when the kids are up there. Mm-hmm. We made smash burgers, and I just love making it because the girls. So me and the girls do it, and one of them is salting and peppering. This time, because when we make smash burgers, we just take the burger right out of the package. We don't mix them with anything. No eggs, no crackers, no seasoning, nothing. It's just the raw hamburger. And make it into a little ball, put it on the Blackstone, and then I have one of those big cast iron masher things.
Yeah.
So I put a piece of wax paper down or parchment paper, and then I smash them like as hard as I can almost, And then the other one of the daughters comes around and salt and peppers them. And then you scrape it. You got to scrape the Blackstone and get that char, flip it over, and then a piece of cheese goes on. And it's like this whole thing. But you're making so for 8 of us, I mean, we had 4 pounds of meat. And I don't know how many patties you make because it takes 2 patties to make 1 burger.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. Because you smash them down thin, couple pieces of cheese, and then lettuce and mayo and bacon and tomatoes and onions, and we toast the buns, and it's like,
yeah, it's delicious.
James is barking.
It is good. And it is a cute little production for you and your girls to do together.
Yeah, it's fun. Sit out there chatting while we're kind of getting in each other's way and making. I look forward to it. Mm-hmm. The burgers are great, but it's fun to do with them, you know.
Nice.
So we had that, and it's just so good. Double stack them, get the char. It's just a great way to do it. And then we had a family from church over on Monday night. A new family that's getting plugged in and going through the membership class, and they have 3 kids, and it was just fun to have these guys over. And we smoked a pork butt for them.
Yum.
And so Monday morning, I did this one a little different than I ever have because I had talked to Johnny about how he did his most recent ones. I put it in at 7:30 in the morning on Monday morning, and we seasoned it. So mustard binder. Somebody told me recently to use maple syrup as a binder. I'm excited to try that. This time I just did mustard as a binder, and then I finished off our little jug of Honey Hog from Meat Church. I finished off that, so then I added a little more of the gospel. Both of them have some sweet to them.
So it was a honey gospel.
It was a honey gospel. So I smoked it at 225 from about 7:30 until about 1 or 1:30. Wrapped it because it hit 165, 170. Wrapped it and then turned it up to 250, and then by 4 o'clock it had reached 205. Pulled it off, put it right into a cooler, and then it sat for almost an hour and a half, and then I pulled it, and almost the whole thing I could just dig my hands right into, and it just falls apart.
With gloves on.
With gloves on, yeah. 2 layers of rubber gloves.
Because it's super hot.
Yeah, it's crazy how that heat, I can't believe how the temperature that stays in internally, it's so hot in there, you know. But it's just so cool when you go in to reach it, and it just falls apart. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
Yum.
yeah, so that was kind of fun to do. You made a homemade coleslaw sauce.
I did. We made coleslaw and had baked potatoes, and then I did a hot veggie, and I tried something new with bread crumbles. You season it, and You cook it, you fry it, cook it, fresh garlic. I just looked it up like 15 minutes before they got there because steamed vegetables aren't my favorite.
Yeah.
And so I thought, well, I'll add some crunchy to it. And I liked the crunchy. I still didn't care for the steamed vegetables, but
Yeah. It was good. It tasted good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Added a nice piece to the meal.
Yeah, it did. It was good.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty good. That was fun to do as well. So there's been a lot of fun food.
Yeah.
A lot of exciting food.
A lot of good food.
Yeah. And I'm hungry. As I was walking in here, I ran down to the office to get a cup of coffee, and there was a big soup kettle. Pastor Mike had made a beef barley. I think he said it was a beef barley soup. So yeah, looked
You guys
great.
are lucky you aren't listening to him eat
It
a
looked good.
bowl of soup
Yeah,
right now.
Yep. That it looked good.
Yeah.
It looked good. Yeah. Because if I would have grabbed a bowl of that, I wouldn't be talking. I'd be eating that. So yeah, it's been a good food week. I always get excited about food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had gotten a gift certificate from somebody for the Hungry Farmer sponsor in North Branch. It's a butcher shop we've gone to many times, and so I'm excited to get a couple. We're going to ask them specially to cut some like 1.5-inch cut ribeyes.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm already excited. I have no idea when we're doing it. I'm already looking forward to those nice thick ribeyes. Yeah, can't wait.
I thought 1.25 was the magic number.
The ones that Tanner brought us that time were 1.5 inches.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
James, how are your Timberwolves doing these days?
They're all right. I think.
Die.
Let me pull up the NBA app here. I didn't watch the game. So last night they played the New York Knicks
Yeah.
at Madison Square Garden, and it didn't go well. From what I heard, it was like kind of a defensive sort of breakdown a little bit.
That's
But-
not good.
I mean, it's only game 8, so
Of the whole season?
yeah, that's like a 10th of the season. So
Yeah.
I'm not too worried just because. Well, let's see here. I'm looking at the box score now.
The box score.
Yeah.
Box
Yeah.
score.
Yeah.
James is looking at the box score. The Vikings pulled one off on Sunday.
They did, yeah.
Yeah,
That
so-
was a fun game to watch.
Was it?
Yeah.
We had it on when the kids were there, but we didn't really watch a whole lot of it. But yeah, that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, it was good.
How about the World Series? Are you following the World Series at all?
No, but my friend Jack really likes he likes the Cubs, so hasn't been very happy for a long time, but
Yeah.
he's like loosely followed it, so he's kind of telling me things, but
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I haven't, not at all. I think the Dodgers are in it, but that's all.
yeah.
Literally, that's all I know.
Yeah, the Dodgers did win it.
Oh, they did?
So,
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they won oh geez, when was it? Like Tuesday night? I don't even I'm probably wrong.
See, that's how out of the loop I am. I'm a terrible sports fan.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I
Yeah,
just
somebody said the World Series, and I'm like, that's going on right now?
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
no
it's
idea.
funny how you get just, it's like, oh, it's just not in my world.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, we don't watch regular TV.
We don't,
We just
yeah.
stream. So
yeah.
Yeah, I desperately tried to get into baseball because, like, I have a friend who likes it, and like, it's like cool. It's like a classic American sport. So I like watched a couple games, just boring. Went to a game, boring.
Yeah.
Like I was more interested in like when we were getting the pretzel or like, you know what I mean? Like it was just so boring. I just couldn't
That's
do
funny.
it. But I think basketball is really my favorite. I'd say.
I like watching basketball of all the sports, I think. Now, going in person, so I'm not a hockey fan at all. The most electric sporting event
In-person.
I've ever been to in person, by far, was a Wild game.
Dang.
Yeah, years ago I went to one, and I was like, this is unbelievable. Like,
Yeah.
I don't enjoy hockey. I couldn't even explain all the rules to you, but
They
in
go
that
crazy.
place at the XL, I think it's named something else now, but
Yeah.
it's like, this is the most electric thing I've ever been to.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah, yeah. We went to a Twins game when one of our granddaughters who plays the violin, her little orchestra played like the national anthem, and I don't know how many hot dogs we ate. Like they had dollar dogs.
Oh, dollar dogs.
They had dollar dogs, and then we got the big kit.
yeah, we did the big dog
Yeah.
because the big dog is even more tasty.
I liked them.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Like I could right now.
The big dog.
Yeah. Like they were really good. So
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
sweet.
I get excited about at a baseball game is the food too, James.
Yeah.
I like going to get the food.
Yeah.
it's super fun. It's absolutely wonderful. What'd you find out in your box score real quick?
Looks like the bench underperformed quite a bit, and I can definitely see the defensive woes. Like, Rudy Gobert had 0 blocks, 0 steals, 0 assists, and 9 rebounds, so it's not his best game. So, yeah, I'd say, I don't know, I have a feeling it was kind of not necessarily a fluke, but yeah.
Hope it's not like this is what the season's going to look like.
Right. I doubt it. We've had some pretty good nights. I think Rudy Gobert is like, he's like on the tail end of his prime, I'd say, but last season was like the best season he's had in a Timberwolves uniform.
Oh, cool.
Or last season. Yeah. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I haven't been paying too much attention, but when I do watch games, then I do really pay attention. But this early in the season, it's hard to like be super invested, you know? So
yeah, I get that. Well, that's good. That's our sports update. Now it's time for our marriage minute. Real quick, I'm excited about tonight is our marriage class that we've been doing, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's fun.
And right now we are in the midst of talking about intimacy.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you talk about intimacy, immediately the only thought that comes to people's mind is physical, sexual intimacy. Mm-hmm. And as we've kind of put this together, we looked at 4 different areas, and we're going to continue this tonight. Emotional, intellectual, spiritual, and sexual intimacy, and the importance of all 4 of those categories. And a couple weeks ago when we were talking about this in our class, we talked about emotional intimacy, and I thought this is going to take 10 minutes of class. It took the whole time.
Yeah.
Just talking about struggles and answering questions and what works for us and stuff. But today, just in our marriage minute, I just want to encourage you, if you're married or if you're in a relationship, to spend some time thinking about, like, what would you say your intimacy is like, emotionally, intellectually, spiritually, and physically with your spouse. Because I think it's a very, very important part of having a well-rounded, healthy marriage.
Yeah, and part of having a well-rounded marriage is recognizing that there are 3 other parts of intimacy other than the physical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just being aware, because if you aren't even aware that it's out there, you don't know it's missing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, your marriage knows it's missing, but
you don't know how to identify it.
Yeah, you can't identify it, and if you can't identify it, you can't work on it. So it's good to,
assess it. Take a little inventory. Last time on the show, we talked about taking inventory. Well, add this to that. Like, talk to your spouse about, hey, how would you say we're doing in this area?
Right.
You know, and because I think not that. And when we talk about this stuff, it's not like our marriage is perfect by any means. But when I look at these 4 arrows, it's areas I feel like we have pretty healthy relationship and intimacy in these 4 areas. Like, we want to invite each other into these areas.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there aren't any areas that are off bounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's
everything. Good. So anyway, that's our marriage minute to challenge you with that. And before we take our bottom of the hour break, here's our word of the week.
Word of the week. This is the part of the show where Denise and Bill learn new words in pursuit of knowledge and understanding of the English language, and so they can sound smarter. Well, I've got another exciting word for us today. The word is lout. Do you know what a lout is?
I like a lout of meat when I eat.
Missed it by that much. No, when I looked up this word, I knew the one definition, but I didn't know that there was another one. So, lout, L-O-U-T. It is a verb to bow in respect, like as the queen passed by. Lout, as the queen passed by. And I never knew that. The second definition of lout is an awkward, brutish person. James. Lout. So, did you know lout belongs to a large group of words that we use to indicate a particularly sort of offensive and insensitive person? That group also includes such terms as bore, oaf, jerk, and churl, which I had never heard churl before. These guys are pointing at each other. We need a camera in here. English speakers have used lout in this way since the mid-1500s. Well, before the 12th century, however, laut functioned as a verb with the meaning to bow in respect. So that's kind of outdated. That's maybe why I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
No one is quite sure how, or even if, the verb sense developed into a noun meaning an awkward, brutish person. The noun could have been coined independently, but if its source was the verb, perhaps the awkward posture of one bowing down led over the centuries to the idea that the bowing person was base and awkward as well. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's quite a transformation from bowing in respect to awkward, brutish person.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we know if we don't use our new word, we will lose our new word. So I'd like to use lout in a sentence. Bill's nervous. You don't have to be nervous, babe.
Pastor Bill Headley.
I remember a time when some unknown lout was swearing in the church parking lot at the way someone parked, and Bill stepped in and asked the man to settle down and watch his language around the children. Bill is a man who cares. And that's our word of the week.
You're listening to In Pursuit with me, Pastor Bill, a production of WAJC, Your Life Radio on 88.1 and 91.7 FM. WAJC is owned and operated by Maranatha Assembly of God in Forest Lake, Minnesota. If you would like to visit Maranatha Chisago Lakes campus, we have 4 weekend services to choose from. Visit maranathachisago.org to learn more and to check out some past messages. Hey, I got a text from Mike Vierling, who's listening. He says it was one of the greatest World Series. Dodgers won an extra innings on Saturday night, and a North St. Paul kid pitched for Toronto. Wow. Louis Varland, a good reliever. So that's kind of cool to hear. Thanks, Mike.
Fun.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
I got a text from Pastor Cindy. She said, Duck Dynasty, yuck to squirrel brain soup. It doesn't matter what Mary Kay Robertson says.
That's funny. That's great. I wonder if they've tried it.
Probably.
That could be. Yeah, that could be. Well, hey, I want to challenge you guys with something in our remaining 20 minutes, and we'll just kind of see where this goes. But I want you to grab, if you're listening to this later, listening to it now, grab a pencil and a piece of paper or your phone. We all have a smartphone. I have a new one. It's too
Except
big.
for Denise, she left hers.
Yeah, Denise is at the church. But I want you to write this down. I saw this in a video sometime in the last couple of weeks, and it really stuck with me. It's kind of like the fit thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's really what this is. Like, you know, the fit, being focused, intentional, and taking time, and how that applies to so much of life, right? I think this does as well. So here's what it was. A kid, like a 12-year-old, let's say, was talking about something that his coach taught him. And his mom was videoing, and they put it out on Instagram or whatever. And here's what he was talking about, a math equation. P plus T minus I equals HP. P plus T minus I equals HP. And here's what the letters mean. Potential plus training minus interference equals high performance. Potential plus training minus interference equals high performance. And now this kid, it was so cool the way that just in the minute or whatever this video was, how he kind of broke down the sports aspect of this. But I really, because it's just been stuck in my head. Obviously, this fits for sports. Like if you want to be a professional, you know, if you want to be a success, if you want to perform at a high level, these are great principles. But I think it applies. I had to stop. I couldn't do 2 things at once. I wanted to type something. I couldn't do it.
Did you hear the tick, tick, tick,
Yeah,
tick,
I
tick
know.
of his
Sorry.
keyboard?
Usually I can multitask pretty good.
So be thankful he's not eating soup.
So, but I think that it applies to life, and that's kind of why I wanted to talk about it here, because I had something else in mind, and then this has just been stuck in my head, and so I wanted to share this with everybody.
It's cool.
I think it's great. I'm excited to share it with the kids, you know, with our kids, a principle like this, because if you get it stuck in your head, this is the kind of thing that can really, it can affect every aspect of your life, you know?
Yeah.
Your potential plus your training minus any interference equals high performance. And so you think about the P, like the potential, like what could be. If you think about it like physically, you think about it in your health, you think about it financially, spiritually, your job,
Your giftings.
yeah. The desire, like what the potential. It's really endless if you think about it, right?
Yeah. Well, you got to be realistic. Like you can't be a superstar singer if you can't carry a tune in a
Yeah,
bucket.
yeah,
That's where you
I get
assess
what
your
you mean, yeah.
potential. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically limitless, except for the actual limits.
Yeah. Which makes sense. And
Yeah.
yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, there is a realistic aspect of this.
Right.
Yeah.
So don't self-assess in a fantasy world. Self-assess in the real world.
Yeah.
And yeah, aim for something that you can achieve.
Yeah. Well, like this is the potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, so to think about that, the desires you have, the goals you have, the talents you've been giving, the potential. I think a lot of times we sell the potential short. Mm-hmm. We really do limit the potential. And I get what you're saying. There are some practical aspects to what you can do, but I think most of us we just look at I don't know, and we just take away any potential that could be there.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So you have your potential plus your training, and this, I think the training thing in a lot of areas of life is a part where we, as a culture, a lot of people, they fall short. We fall short.
That's something you have control over for sure.
Yeah. I think we fall short because it means work.
Discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Discipline. Yeah. And we lack that.
Yeah.
Getting up early, eating differently. I mean, just from an exercise and health standpoint, I mean, you look at it, I think, again, of the picture, it showed up again. Maybe it's because I was looking at my photos, deleting them, because I got a new phone. Did I tell you I got a new phone? So, but it's the, you have the two lines. One of them says, take a pill. One of them says, change your lifestyle, get healthier. And the line for take a pill is packed and full and long, and the line for change your lifestyle has two people in it,
Right.
And I think that, and I know it's a broad brushstroke and some people could take offense to that, but I think, Jen, as a society, as a culture, that, we just want the easy way out.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to take a pill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in life in general, if you just take the easy way out, you're never going to get even close to the potential.
Right.
You're just not going to do it. And so that training, like getting up early and doing it, and being willing to work hard and being willing to be disciplined and controlled, it's amazing how.
It makes me think of that Michael Jordan video that we just watched.
That's what I was typing.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's going to come up next.
Okay, I'll not talk anymore.
You can tell it because I think that fits in the interference.
Oh. Yeah.
Now, the Michael Jordan example would be, like if you watch Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. James, you know who Kobe Bryant is? Mm-hmm. Okay. You're young. I wasn't sure.
I know who both of them are.
Oh, that a boy. But Kobe Bryant talked about, in many different interviews, as did Michael Jordan, he talked about how you can go, like if you get up at 4 in the morning, maybe in his example it was 3. You get up at 3 in the morning and you wake up, you have something to eat, and you work out from 4 to 6, and then you rest and you relax your body for a couple hours, and now you're doing a second workout at 9 or 10. And then you rest and relax your body, and then you're doing a third workout from 2 to 4. You rest, relax your body. Now you're doing a fourth workout from 6 to 8 or whatever, and then you go to bed. He said most people are going to maybe work out twice a day. I'm working out 4 times a day. And in that training, he said, if you start this now, and I think he was talking to high school kids, you start this now, and in 3 or 4 years, the people that are working out and training twice a day, it doesn't matter. They'll never catch up with you. Like there's that level of success and difference that comes just from people that are being disciplined and just from people that are training.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan, the same thing. It's always been said of Michael Jordan, who hands down, without question, is the greatest basketball player of all time. So, but he would say, people always said he was the first one at the gym and the last one to leave the gym. He'd be there shooting free throws after everybody else was gone? Well, his free throw percentage was money, you know. So again, there's a training aspect of it, and it's not just sports. I think it applies to every aspect of life, even going back to our marriage minute. It's like the potential for marriage to be everything it can be. I'm not saying fairy tale and not realistic, but you're like marriages today, like there can be so much more to them. There's potential, but we don't do the training, like the work that goes with it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, again, I really want to encourage you, if you're listening or you listen later, look at your life and apply this principle, the P plus the T minus the I equals the HP. I mean, start looking at the aspect and the areas of life that are maybe not everything they could be, achieving the high performance in that area of life.
Right.
So you have the potential, but are you willing to do the training? Are you willing to do the hard work, to get up early, to watch less TV, to pursue the things, the potential, you know? Right. Scroll less on your new phone. Mm-hmm. But it really is. So that leads us to the I. Now, the things I'm getting to are kind of leading us to the I. So you have the potential, the P, plus the T, which is training, minus the I, which is the interference. And so now in this video this mom was taken of this young kid, he talked about how his friends were sleeping in and they were eating pancakes and then just watching TV or playing video games in the morning. But he was getting up early because he was going for a run, or he was getting up early to go to the gym, or he was getting up and he was going to practice. And so he was not allowing the interference of being invited away by his friends to just go and essentially be lazy in comparison, right? Mm-hmm. That's the interference. So there was potential, there's training available, and he's taking away the interference. And this comes back to the Michael Jordan story. So do you want to tell the Michael Jordan story?
No, you can tell it.
So there's a video, and I would honestly, this is something I would love to play, like even in church I'd love to play it, but there's language in it, so we wouldn't ever do that. But
don't be a lout.
I'm not going to be a lout.
Okay.
No, I'm thinking of bowing to you.
No.
So but Michael Jordan's a rookie. The Bulls are on they're getting ready for a game, I think a road game, and he's looking for all of his teammates, and he's walking down the hallway of a hotel, and he hears a bunch of noise in a hotel room. And so he knocks on the door, and he hears behind the door people are going, shh, 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 be quiet, be quiet. And someone says, hey, who's out there? And he said, well, it's MJ. Oh, it's the Rook. And so they open the door, and he tells the story. He's like, when that door opened, I saw things I'd never seen before. There were drugs, and there was drinking, and there was women, and there was smoke, and there was all this stuff. And it was like right in that moment, he said, it's like, this is my career right here. This is what's on the line. And I didn't know if it was like, this is what it's like in the NBA. I didn't know if this is what it meant to be part of the team. But it's like in that moment, I knew that if I go into this room, that it's going to change everything for me.
Yeah, I'll never come out the same.
Yeah. And I chose not to. Like, this isn't why I came to the NBA. I came to the NBA to experience greatness and to be the best I could possibly be. He said, if I would have walked into that room, you may never have known the name Michael Jordan. And so he said it was in that moment. It wasn't in the gym. It wasn't on the basketball court. It wasn't a last-minute winning goal. It was in that moment that he set himself up for success in his career. The moment to, and you look at it this way, the moment to not let the interference keep you from high performance. And I think that's it. Like, seriously, I'll send it to you, James. Have you seen that before?
I think it's from the Last Dance documentary. So
I think it is. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's just such a great example of someone who really experienced in the high performance. And like, you could put this equation, you could say this is someone like that. This is his life. Kobe Bryant, this is his life. You know, you look at the all-star athletes today, and their life is clean and they're performing at a high level, or uber successful businessmen, or families and marriages. I mean, everything. Like, this equation just fits, but it's getting rid of the interference. And that's where you start thinking about, okay, like what do I let to keep me from something?
Yeah, what's interfering from my
Yeah.
goal? What's interfering with my potential?
Yeah,
What's interfering with my training? Yeah,
Yep.
all of those things.
right.
Yeah,
And
so good.
it applies to, and again, this is what I want to challenge you with. Like, this isn't a sports thing. Young and old, this applies. If you're a believer, this equation, it kind of like this applies to your spiritual life and your walk with God. You know what I mean? Like, I like, if we have to be somewhere at 9 o'clock, let's say, I like to set my alarm. I want to make sure that I'm up early enough that I have time to drink my coffee. I have time to wake up. Like, I don't like getting up and running. I don't dig that. I like to have time, But I'm also realizing that I'm wasting that time. And so, like, this morning when I got up and I'm drinking my coffee and I'm looking at my phone and I'm just kind of, I'm just slowly waking up, and I start realizing, okay, wait a minute now, I have plenty of time to read my Bible. I have plenty of time to pray. I have plenty of time to exercise. And it's like, okay, what am I going to do in these moments? And I started thinking of this equation.
Cool.
Like, okay, well, I want to make use of these moments. So, like, I was on the elliptical for a little while. I planked.
Wow.
It's terrible.
Man.
Yeah, it's terrible how out of shape I am. But then I lifted some weights. But again, it's the idea, like, there's interference even in that, and that's the phone, and it's the computer, and it's the television, and it's for some of us it's friends and drawing us away, and in some cases it can be hobbies that we allow take us to excess.
Yeah.
And so again, it's like, what is interfering? And I thought of Hebrews chapter 12, 1 and 2. It has to do with our focus. It says, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let's throw off everything that entangles, everything that hinders, and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. And so the focus, like, what are you focusing on, and what are you letting interfere with that focus? You
Yeah,
with
that
me?
makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, just with, like, the waking up, and, like, I don't think you necessarily even have to be like a morning person to get up a little bit earlier so you can have that time.
Yeah.
Because that's like how I was. Like, I used to wake up, like, when I lived on campus at North Central, I would have these 8 a.m. classes. I would wake up at 7:50, shower in 5 minutes, and, like, be on my way, and that was that. And then I come back and sleep until, like, my next class or whatever, because it was just, like, such a drudge. But now it's like, it's real. Like, I just started, like, incrementally, like, lengthening how long I'm awake before, like, I have responsibilities and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, now, I'll wake up at, like, I try to wake up at 6 every day, and then I have, like, a whole bunch of time now to, like, kind of chill for a little bit, and that's, like, where the most of my rest time is now. So
Yeah. And it gets you started in a good way. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, just personally, and everybody's different, but yeah. But so now the challenge is, like, what are you going to do with that time? So that it's fruitful, so that it's beneficial.
Yeah.
I remember a time in my life when I was still here at the Forest Lake campus, where it was like Monday through Friday, it didn't matter what was going on. I was working out at 7:30 in the gym here, and anybody in my world knew that that's where I was going to be for at least 45 minutes, if not longer, depending on the schedule. And, like, nothing interfered with that. That was so important to me to have that,
Yeah.
And that's the kind of thing, it's like, even personally, it's like, that's what I want to get back to, is not necessarily with, the weights to that extent, but other aspects of life, projects around the house, you and I, Denise, our time, and this equation when it comes to our marriage and family and home and obviously ministry and church, like, this applies to so many different things. I get excited about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The potential of each day.
Yeah. And so, like, you could start each day, okay, here's the potential, here's how I'm going to train. I'm not going to let this interfere because I want there to be high performance. I want the results to be the best they can be.
Right.
Right?
It can be small daily things
Yeah.
or huge, like, life goals.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I just
Apply
thought,
it.
like, man, it's again, it comes down to anything. It's like we've told the people that are in our marriage thing. Like, I made it clear, like, you guys could waste 6 Thursday nights with us. Like, you could totally just waste them. Or you can apply something.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know?
I sat in 6 marriage classes and nothing changed.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Did you
you're living
apply
out James
anything?
1:22. You're
Yeah.
hearing and not doing anything.
right. Yeah.
So for somebody listening today, it's like this equation, like, this could change your life right now. You know? Like, this could totally change the direction of your life. Right before coming in here, I had a meeting with a gentleman that's struggling in all kind of areas of life. And it's like, this is the, like do something, you know? So you take a simple idea like this, or, you know, sometime we'll have Matt Kangas come on and talk about his OODA loop.
OODA loop.
It's another 4-step little, if you apply this, it can change your life. Or being fit, it can change your life. And if we apply to the different areas of our life that are important, and it can be our spiritual walk, our relationships, our finances, our jobs, personal goals, our health, you take some of these simple little equations and one of them that speaks to you, and you apply it, and if you look at it this way, in 1 year, your life could look totally different than it does today.
That's true.
And in some cases, it could be like a month, you know? Like when we've changed our diet and we've just really gone keto or no carb, a month, and your body looks totally different and feels totally different.
Yeah. Yours especially.
Yeah.
Dang it.
But you know what I'm saying? This is what I get fired up about.
Yeah.
Because I think this stuff is cool. And I'm afraid 98% of the people that would ever hear this equation, because now it's stuck in my craw, which means it's going to get shared a lot. But what percentage of people will apply or do anything with it? They'll stay in their misery or stay in the status quo.
Or the mediocrity.
Mediocrity, yeah. James, do you ever hear the Common Man's opening to his show
No,
on K-Fan?
Never on.
Go look it up, because what it is it's a quote from Paul Harvey. And so it's older, but he talks about being a common man. You know, and do you realize what it means to be common? Like you're the best of the worst and the worst of the best. And if we deify and aspire to be the common, I mean, it's like so many nations are going to be so far above us because we're okay just being common. We're okay with mediocrity. And I think this, in some areas of life, I'm okay with mediocrity. Like, I know singing, I'm never going to be a great singer. Guitar playing, I'm never going to be great. But I'm okay with mediocrity because this is what I'm good enough doing this. But there's other areas of my life I'm absolutely not okay with mediocrity, and I've accepted it in my life because it's just easier. And I think,
But I see areas where you say, I'm not going to be mediocre in this area, and you are very focused and intentional to not be. Yeah.
and I give it time. But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
But there's also many where I get frustrated and I look at it, it's like, I don't want to be mediocre in this area of my life, yet I'm accepting mediocrity. And now it starts to stir and frustrate me. So again, and I don't think I'm a pretty average person. I don't think I'm the only one that has these things. And so that's why I love to get excited about this stuff, because seriously, I want to challenge you. If you're listening today live or you're listening later, I want to challenge you to write this equation down. P plus T minus I equals HP. Your potential plus training minus interference brings you to a place of high performance. And I think that if you look at life and you find mediocrity and you're not happy with it, apply this, and I think life can be different. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. God bless you.
Bye for now.
See ya.
Thanks for joining In Pursuit with Pastor Bill and me, Denise. We hope you will tune in next Thursday at noon as the pursuit continues. In Pursuit is a production of WAJC, Your Life Radio, on 88.1 and 91.7 FM. WAJC is owned and operated by Maranatha Assembly of God in Forest Lake, Minnesota. The opinions expressed here are not necessarily those of the owner.